Russia's commercial pursuits, whereby they are trying to fight America economically, and how they are modeling a new Russian enterprise philosophy that could be applied on a global scale. And I'm using the fact that they have founded a coffee shop series or chain to be named Stars Cafe. I am quoting CNN, and CNN was quoting Reuters actually. The title said, Russia's version of Starbucks reopens with a new name and logo. The story is from Friday, August 19 of the year 2022 at 9:26 in the morning. This when it was taken and where it was taken from. This is a quotation. Moscow, a restaurateur and rapper duo unveiled Stars Coffee on Thursday, reopening the chain of coffee shops in Russia formerly owned by Starbucks. The latest major company rebranding after a month-long Western corporate exodus from the country. There are many implications for such a Russian business strategy. First, many American and Western companies will lose the market, and there will be a replacement of their services and operations. And this could be a major market loss and something detriment to many companies and their search for markets. It could also mean that the business and the economic war and competition between the United States and the Russian Federations will be tense, will be growing, will be increasing, and will be intensified. Russia is making more use and more utilization of its software power now, vis-a-vis its pure military prowess. Imagine this scenario. Russia would announce, okay, we're launching the opening of a series of chess clubs all over the world with Russian chess themes, with Russian settings. And this actually can appeal to many countries. Chess is big in Russia. They can export it, and that can be extension of their soft power. Russia can also develop some sort of economic imperialism, insisting on open trade access if her market's share in many countries are denied. Russia may have its own vodka war, forcing a country to accept its vodka drink, forcing a country to accept its vodka drinks. Sorry. The same way, this could be similar, or this enforcement of the importation of a product like vodka by a certain country could be a throwback or something similar to how France and Britain fought China in the 19th century during the two opium wars. And I believe the two opium wars happened in the 1830s and the 1840s. Gazprom, as many of you know, for Russia is like the, or it is actually the state-owned company that produces, refines the oil products, and it extracts gas and oil, and it exports these natural resources to the rest of the world. It's such a big economic conglomerate that I drew a parallel between Gazprom for Russia, saying it is something similar to the East India Company for Great Britain in previous centuries. Gazprom can establish trading posts in many parts of the world the way the East India Company did it. And I believe a nation like Russia can search for more market posts for Gazprom in areas as populated heavily as, say, Southeast Asia. That can be a very profitable business for them, and they will be insistent on promoting their economic national interest in that part of the world. The Russian version of Starbucks can still be anti-imperialism. Russia can go and say, oh, we are negotiating with Ethiopia a better deal to buy their coffee beans. We are fair to Ethiopia. But they would say also the West, America, and whoever imported coffee beans from Ethiopia was not fair to the Ethiopian. They gave them a low price for their cash crop. Russia would insist that it is not rebranding Starbucks, that it is introducing a new product with a new logo, with a new drinking environment, and a nicer way of socializing inside the cafeteria space. Russia can say, okay, our new coffee brand is the successor of the American Starbucks, but this is featured in a totally different environment. A Russian Orthodox priest could be seen blessing Stars coffee. Many of the restaurants' shelves will be stacked with the Russian nesting dolls or the traditional Matryoshka Holoma style dolls. You will find them stacked together. And of course, this will be a different background and a different scene than what is found inside any Starbucks shop. Please wait 20 more years till a Stars Coffee can open a branch in New York City. In this case, the roles would have been switched. In the detente policy during the Cold War of the 1970s, opening a McDonald's in Moscow was a sign of change inside the Soviet Union. In 2040, 18 years from now, opening a Star Coffee in New York could be a big sign of change inside the United States of America, and it could be a landmark in Manhattan. I'm quite sure what will be the next item in the coffee war between Russia and America. It will be the invention of a Russian espresso machine to rival the Western versions of that product. Russia will market its espresso machine vigorously. It will be a source of their pride. This is the Russian espresso. And they will try to gain a worldwide market for it. Finally, who is the Russian philosopher and political theorist who will analyze the syndrome of the American imperialist coffee war between Starbucks and McDonald's? He or she will also write on the nationalism-driven coffee wars between the Russian Stars Coffee and the Chinese Luckin Coffee. Thank you very much for watching this YouTube video. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Bill Mikhail channel. Press the like button, and I am waiting thoughtfully and respectfully your comments. Thanks again.